What did you say? Number 2, shopping. Please answer. How are you today? That's good. It's good to talk to you again. You look great. How do you feel? I haven't gone outside yet. What is the weather like today? Do you like it when it's like that? Well, it seems like it would be a great day to go shopping. Would you like to go with me? Shall we go to the mall together? Would you like me to drive, or would you like to drive? What time do you feel like going? Before we go, do you have anything to do? Which mall or store would you like to go to? How long is it since you last went there? I have got to buy something for my wife. Where would you suggest we go? That sounds good. What do you think I should buy? Do things like that make most women happy? What is the last thing you bought for someone else? Was it expensive to buy? How much did you pay for it? What did you buy it for them for? Was the person you bought it for happy to get it? Did they seem surprised? Was it worth buying? When we go out today, what are you thinking about buying? Is it something you need, or is it for someone else? What store do you usually go to buy something like that? Will it be difficult to find? If it's not on sale, do you still plan on buying it? Do you enjoy shopping? What do you like shopping for the most? Would you prefer to go shopping alone or with someone? Do you consider yourself a good shopper? Is your mother a good shopper? What about your dad? Who do you go out shopping with the most? Your mother or your father? I hate crowds at the store. Do you think it will be crowded today? What day of the week is it best to go shopping? Is that the day of the week that you generally go shopping? If the stores are crowded, do you go home early? Do you usually get dressed up before you go shopping? What store has a lot of good buys these days? Do you see their ads in the papers these days? What does that store usually advertise? What ads do you generally look for in the papers? Do you look for name brand products? Do you wish you could be a model in an advertisement? What kind of ad would you be best in? What do you think of models? If you met a model, what would you ask them? Do you think people who are in ads make a lot of money? What famous people do you see that come out in ads? What are they trying to sell? Have you ever bought those items? Are there any funny ads out these days? What are they trying to advertise? Does it make you want to buy them? Did you see it on TV, hear it on the radio, or see it in the paper? Within the last month, how many times have you gone shopping? Do you end up going shopping by yourself most of the time? Who do you like going out to shop with the most? Why is that? How long have you known them? Do they help you to buy things? Do you ever have to borrow money from them? Do you both buy the same type of clothes? Do they wear bigger sizes than you? My wife is a great shopper, so I find it difficult to buy for her. Can you think of something she would like? Where would be the best place to buy it? What is the last thing you bought for another woman? How much did you pay for it? Did you use a credit card to buy it? How many credit cards have you got? Do you wish you had more? Do you remember the first credit card you got? Who do you know that has the most credit cards? Which is the best credit card to have? Do most stores have their own credit cards? Do you have problems getting their cards? What do you think about using credit cards? Instead of using cash or credit cards, do you ever just write a check? Are checks convenient to use? How old are people usually when they get their first credit card? Some people aren't able to get credit cards. Can you tell me why that is? If you don't have a lot of money, where is the best place to go shopping? What do you go to buy there? How often do you go there? How far is it from here? What time do they open in the morning? Do they have a lot of sales during the year? Besides at Christmas, what time of the year do stores have the best sales? Do you wind up going to stores a lot then? What is the best present you got last Christmas? Who gave it to you? Was it something you wanted? Did you know you were going to get it? Have you still got it? I love to hear Christmas music while shopping at Christmas. What about you? Did you ever sit in Santa's lap and tell him what you wanted for Christmas? If Santa was here now, what would you ask for? Where does Santa Claus live? How old were you when you found out the truth about Santa? Did you feel really disappointed? Do you usually buy things on sale? If things aren't on sale, do you still buy them? Where do young people shop the most for clothes? Does that store advertise a lot on TV? Have you ever bought something there? Is it fun to shop there? Do they have clothes there that fit you? How long has it been since you bought something there? Do they have mostly young people working behind the counter? Would you like to work there? If you could work at any store, which one would you choose? How much do you think they make an hour? Do you think they get discounts so that they can buy things there? When I go out shopping, I love to get something to eat. What about you? What do you generally end up getting? Do you ever buy things like ice cream? While eating, do you enjoy watching people that have come to shop? What type of people do you look at the most? When we go out together today, I'm going to buy something for you to eat. What would you like? Where is the best place to get it? Do you think I would like it? Do they give discounts on the food there? Where is the best place to buy magazines? What is the last magazine you bought? Do you read it often? What percent of the pages are ads in the magazine? What type of ads do you generally look for? Do you ever cut out coupons? How often do you use coupons? Where do you use them the most? Do you feel embarrassed using them? Are you able to save a lot of money using coupons? Sunday papers have a lot of coupons. Do you look forward to checking them out every week? Does it seem like most coupons are for food? Even if you don't have money to spend, do you like to look around in the stores? Where is your favorite store to do that? Do you know of any stores where you mostly see just women? How come you don't see a lot of men there? If I went to shop there, would it look strange? In general, do women shop more than men? Do you think women are better shoppers than men? I'm not good at shopping. What about you? Who taught you how to shop the most? What is the most important thing that they taught you about shopping? Do you tend to follow their advice? Do you go to any places to shop in the summer that aren't air-conditioned? Do you ever go to garage sales where people sell used things? If you could sell something you had, what would it be? How much would you ask for it? Have you ever bought anything used? Where do you go to buy computer apps or software? What type of computer do you have at home? If you had to buy a new computer, where would you go to buy it? Would you buy a laptop or a desktop computer? Do you ask your parents to buy you a computer? Would they be able to do it for you? Are you good at using computers? Do you ever go on the internet to buy things? What seems to be the most popular website to buy things on the internet? Do most people you know have computers at home? Would you be able to live without a computer? What is the most expensive thing you ever bought? How long ago did you buy it? How much did it cost to buy? Did you buy it for yourself? Would you like to have two of them? Who is the first person you showed it to? Were they impressed? Did they say they wanted to buy one too? Who do you wish you could shop with the most? Why is that? What is the last thing you bought with them? My wife and daughter love jewelry. Do you wear a lot of jewelry? Is it really expensive? What is your most expensive piece of jewelry? Are you wearing it now? Where do you keep it in your home? Do you prefer to buy gold or silver jewelry? Do you have any rings? Can you describe them to me? What jewelry are you wearing right now? Did someone give it to you, or did you buy it for yourself? Did your mother get a diamond ring when she got married? Will you get that ring when she dies? Did you get any jewelry from any of your relatives that died? What do you think of those guys that wear gold necklaces? What type of jewelry is in these days with young girls? My 25th wedding anniversary is coming up soon. What should I get my wife? If I didn't buy her anything, what do you think she would do to me? You're right. I will have to ask my daughter Tina to help me. What is the best thing your mother ever bought you? How long ago did she give it to you? Did you go out to buy it together? I bet your father hates shopping. Am I right? What is the last time you bought with him? What is the last thing you bought with him? Do you ever buy things for your brothers and sisters? Do they appreciate what you buy? Do you ever save up money so that you could buy something big? How long did it take to save the money? If I gave you $1,000, what would you buy? What would you buy for someone else with that money? Who would you give it to? Why did you choose that person? Is that someone very special to you? I don't have a lot of money, but every week I buy lottery tickets. What about you? How lucky are you? It seems like I never win anything. Where do most people go to buy lottery tickets? If you won $1,000,000, what would be the first thing you would buy? Where is the first place you would travel with some of that money? Have you wanted to go there ever since you were young? Would you ask me to go with you? Have you ever been embarrassed to buy anything? You have to be 21 to buy liquor. Did you ever try to buy it before you turned 21? If your parents knew about it, what would they have done? Tell me something that's illegal to buy. Were you ever tempted to buy it? Do you know where you can buy things like that? Sometimes cashiers make mistakes and give too much change. Did that ever happen to you? Did you tell them that they made a mistake and give them back the money? If you had to buy a car, would you have to borrow money to buy it? Where would you go to get the money? How much interest do you think they would charge? Do you owe people any money? If you don't like something you have bought, are you able to return it? Do you have to have the receipt in order to return it? Do people in the stores give you a hard time when you try to return things? Do you feel uncomfortable returning things? What is the last thing you returned? Do you think the Japanese want to buy things that are made outside of Japan? Are Japanese products generally well made? Could you give me an example? When you buy something, do you look at the label to see where it was made? Is it worth paying extra to buy things made in developed countries? Well, it's time to go shopping. Are you ready? Let's go.